up everybody? Welcome back to a new video. Today's video we're going to be focusing on how to attack taller defenders, because we're always beating our first defender driving down the lane, and then there's that tall guy that scares like we poop our pants to pass the ball away. This maneuver will definitely help your form and make you a better basketball player altogether, because you will be able to score on taller defenders. Let's get into it. Now you might be wondering what this move or maneuver is, and it's as simple as the floater. Yes, the shot that lets you keep on going, but uses that form that I taught you in one of our previous videos. You should go check that out. But that form that I taught you, and if you master that, your form and the floater, you will be scoring on anybody. Short, tall, big, small, anybody. Now, let me show you how to do it. Now, the floater is good because you might beat your defender with your dribble move, or you might just get an open lane or something. But there's going to be that big guy, that big man, that you can't lay up on. If you do this, you're getting blocked. If you do this, you're getting blocked. If you're going to do this, you're going to get fouled or blocked. The refs, they might not call it. So what you want to do is you want to just do a layup without actually doing a layup. You want to use your floater, get it in. You can use the backward, you can use the rim. It's just using that shot form, going up, going just like your layup. 1, 2, and going up with it, flicking your wrist at the end. You want this floater because it gets over the taller defenders. It gets high up. Can't be blocked, can't be stopped. They have to foul you. And once you do this, it's out of your hands. They might hit you, try to block you, and you get fouled. So this floater is a very effective move because you can get it over the taller defenders with just 2 steps and your simple shot form with 1 hand. And now if you master the floater, that shot, I know guys who can float it up from 3-point range because that shot is unstoppable. It's a shot form and it goes high up and it's not able to be blocked. It's a really good technique. You should definitely try it. Now I'm rambling on about how good the floater is, but you have to make sure you use it in the right situation. You have to do it when you're approaching the big guy. When he's on you, it's already too late. You have to do it a little bit early, a little bit before. You do that, you have a really good chance of scoring the bucket. Now let me show you some examples of the floater. So for the drill I'm doing, I'm going to incorporate cones. You guys don't have to. You just want to remember your spots, I guess. But what I'm going to do is, I'm pretty decent at the floater, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of range. You don't have to. You can kind of get it as close as you want. So you put 2 cones down on the same kind of line, fair distance apart, right side and left side. You only need 2 for this. And what you're going to do, so you're going to always incorporate a dribble move, something to get better at multiple things, and the floater. So what you're going to do is you're going to dribble move, crossover on the outside of the floater, on the outside of the cone, do a floater, and then you're going to do it the other way. Dribble move, crossover on the inside of the cone, floater. You're going to do 10 times on each side of the cone, and then you're going to switch off to the other cone. Let's show you some examples. Now I said I'll show you some examples, but I have to tell you a few things before we actually do it. You might want to put the cones in a little bit closer together because you don't want to be jumping off or fading away. Also, when you do your dribble move, make sure to cross over, not backwards. Cross over kind of forwards, so you're going into the floater. You're not fading away, because then you're just taking 1-hand shots, and that's not actually a floater. Now, let's show you some examples. as we move on to the left side, you might be thinking, let me do these with my left hand. It's a lot harder to do it. You can do it, but I don't recommend doing it because a floater is a free shot. You're not covered. You're trying to get that floater up, not covered by the big man, just before the big man. If you're muscling your way in, you're trying to get past the big man, then you can finish with your right or your left. But with your floater, it's kind of a free shot, just so it doesn't get blocked and it doesn't get covered. Now that's my recommended drill for doing floaters, because it's good for doing floaters, it's good for your dribble moves, and it increases your stamina and speed, because I only showed you 3 examples for each cone, but you make sure you do 10 and you run to get every rebound. Don't let anybody get your rebounds for you. You'll definitely get winded. You need air after you finish this drill. Make sure to do it to the fullest and it'll definitely help you. Now, time for some entertainment. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button down there. It would really help us. And if I make this shot, you have to subscribe. Turn that bell on too. Thanks for watching.